Right? Hi to everyone. Guys, can you hearing me please? Need your response in chat box.
Yes, sir.
Say yes or no.
It is audible.
Never say.
Yes, sir.
If yes, and slowly we'll go with our session. See, my friends, in our last session, and we completed strings concept. Now I am coming with the data types. See, basically in Python, data types are two types. Two types. The first one is a fundamental data types. Fundamental data types. In fundamental, and we have a integer type, float, the next bool means boolean value, the next string, the next one is complex. Remember this one. And this is what our fundamental data types. The second one is a collection data type. Today we are going to focusing on Gautami, please. Already I muted. Then why you are? Okay, collection. The second one is a collection data type. Second one is collection data types. Collection data type. Now I am coming with one by one. Suppose if you go with the fundamental data types or fundamental data types. In fundamental, simply we declare the single variable. Here n1 is a single variable and we are assigning the single value. So what happened? Fundamental always can hold single variable in single value. Now I am giving name. Name is a variable and here I am giving our name is what? Valli. Right? Like this I am going to say. And I given one more variable salary. Salary is equal to 9,000.99 I given. Observe here, always fundamental can hold single value within a single variable. Sir, sometime I want to declare more than one value within the variable. Suppose here I given nums. Nums is nothing but a variable name. Now I want to store like 10, comma, 20, comma, 30, comma, 40, and so on. Now understand clearly here, if you want to store more than one value within a single variable, then go with a collection data types. Again, I am repeating, in fundamental, we can hold single value within a single variable. Then I want to store more than one value within a single object, then go with what? Collection data type. The collections are very, very important, very, very powerful. Then in your Python, the collection objects are four types. The first one is nothing but a list object. Second one is a set. Third one is a tuple. And the fourth one is a map. So these all are four are collection data type. So list can store more than one value within a single variable. But here we are not calling variable, we can call object. So list, set, and tuple, they can hold a same type of data elements and different type of data elements also. Means same type means what? All are integer, all are floating point, all are string, all are list type, all are set type. Coming from set also same thing. All are integer, all are floating point. These are the homogeneous data element. The next one is a heterogeneous, means some values are integer, some float, some string. The combination. Then go with what? Heterogeneous data element. Guys, in real world, so when you are working in application, means in project, most of the data we can hold by using these four format only. So compare with fundamental and collections are very, very powerful. Right? Now I hope you understand, sir. Then simply here I am giving the giving uh, you know Right. So here I am giving the definition of collection data types. Collection data types. Simple. Okay. If means if you want to store, you want to hold, more than one value, more than one value values. Okay, within a single object, single object, single object, single object is called, no, is called a collection data types. Collection data types. Please understand. If you want to hold more than one value within a single object, then go with what? Collection data type. Here, Python having a four types of collection objects. Collection objects. In that first one is a list. Here I am giving, sir, it can represent with square bracket. Square bracket will dig more, but here I have square bracket. Within the square bracket, you can give value like so 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma like this. It is a list object. The second one is a tuple. Tuple. Okay, it can represent with parenthesis. Parenthesis. And within the parenthesis, we are giving value like 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50 like this. Right? And third one is a set, and it can represent with curly braces. And between the curly braces, here we are giving the value 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Like this, we are going to use it. The fourth one is map object. It can represent with curly braces, but here we are giving the value key and value pair. Key and value pair, guys. Understand? If you have to represent your object in key value pair, then go with what? Map object. So these are the four collection objects. Now we'll dig one by one, step by step, sir. So what is the first one? List. Second one is tuple. Third one is set. And fourth one is map. Okay. Okay. But before going to discussing about these four, sir. So here I am giving small overview about the four objects. You will get more clarity at a time. Later we'll go with individually. Now I am going displaying one PPT, only one slide, sir, and that slide will give more clarity about this four collection object. Mhm. Right. So these are the collection object, guys. Python list, tuple, string, set, everything. Okay, four you can focus on it. Okay, list, tuple, string already we completed, set and dictionary, right? And look here. Sir, observe carefully this slide, clearly understand. See, here I given some, column name, type, symbol, representation, object type, element type, order, duplicate element, and axis. Again, I am repeating here, type, object type, and how to represent, what symbol we are going to using. And example, then object type. Okay, element type means what kind of elements they can accept. And order. So while you are going to insist in order, which order they can take. And which element can allowed, which one is not allowed. And accessing, how we can accessing, sir. Look here, please understand one by one. Please understand, sir. Now I am going with list. Here, list can represent with square bracket. List is a object. We can replace it with a square bracket. And here I give data. Data is another object. And later we are giving between the square bracket, we are giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. And list is a mutable object. Mutable means what? After insertion, after declaration, at runtime, we can add the new element. If required, we can remove the existing element also. That's why what we call it is a mutable. A list can allows a homogeneous element and heterogeneous means a list object can allow same type of data elements and different type of data elements also. Same type means what it can accept okay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are only floating point values are only name strings values and it can accept sum of integer, sum of floating point value, sum of character value also. Then what we call heterogeneous and order is preserved means what which order you are giving we can access the same order. Suppose first I given the 10 number, next we given the 20, next I given the 30 sir. So once I given the 10th 10th position is 0 here, 20 position is 1, 30 position is 2. So the position is not going to change. Which order you are going to insert it, we can access back in same order. The next one, duplicate elements are allowed. Means, suppose 10 I given, 10, 20, 30. Again repeating 10, 20, 30, sir. Duplicates are allowed. And if you want to access back, and here we are going to using indexing concept, slicing concept, for loop, and iter and next method. This many methods we are going to using. Sir, same thing we saw in string. Okay, after declaration string can access with indexing, slicing, and looping control statement. And in list object also same thing. Okay, once data you given into list object, we can access back our data with indexing, slicing, and looping control statement. The next one, I am going with tuple. The tuple can represent with parenthesis. Example, data is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is a immutable object, sir. Means once declaration done at runtime, we unable to add the new element, even we are unable to remove the existing element. But it can accept homogeneous and heterogeneous data element. The next one, insertion order is preserved. Means which order we are going to inserting, we can access back in same order. So position is not going to change. Tuple also can allow the duplicate elements. Same element, again we can repeat it. And we can access with the indexing, slicing, for loop and iter and next method. The next one, set. Later I will tell you what situation we can use, which one, please understand. And set. Set can represent with a curly braces and here we given the value. Suppose data is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 I given. But set is a mutable object, sir. Means after declaration at runtime we can provide value. If required, we can remove the value also. And element types are homogeneous and heterogeneous. Even they can also accept same type of element and different type of element. And order is random. Means, the position is not same. Suppose this is the symbol 1, 2, 3 I given. So when you print this object, sir, printing time output will become 2, 1, 3 or 3, 1, 2. You know, while we are inserting, one value is first, second value is second, third value is 3. But when you accessing back, the position will be changed so that order is random. And guys understand, set won't allow duplicate elements. If you try to insert same value, it can repeat only one. And we can access with for loop and iter, iter and next. Iter and next. Set won't support indexing and slicing, sir, because the position is going to changing. If position is changed, what happened? Indexing won't support. The next one, dictionary. The dictionary can represent with curly braces, but in key value pair. Look here, data. 1 is a key, A is a value. 2 is a key, B is a value. 3 is a key, C is a value. Dictionary can allow homogeneous and heterogeneous. And even dictionary elements order is random order, sir. Means position is not same. But dictionary can follow some rules. Key should be unique. Key must be unique, guys. Value can be duplicated. So if you try to repeat the same key, it can replace it. It can replace last value with first value, sir. We can access with for loop and iterate next. So this is the story about our list story. The same introduction will go with one by one. Now I am coming, sir. Sir, what situation we can use the list? Real world example, sir. I am try to save student names, sir. See, in my classroom, I have a 20 students now. First name is Anil, second name is Babu, third name is Charan, fourth name is some Dhanunjay. Okay, sixth name is again Anil. Yes or no? With Anil, more than one students are there. Is it possible or not? In a classroom? So possible. Then go with a least object. Suppose if you are to try to save duplicate elements, you created one object with duplicate value, then go with least. Simple example, if you want to store student names, employee names, any hotel names or theater names, petrol bunk names. Okay, in this case, you can go with least object. The next tuple, sir. Tuple. Okay, tuple, what happened? Tuple also can allow same thing like a list, but what is difference between tuple and list, sir? Simple thing. In a list, runtime we are going to adding and removing the elements so that okay, memory management wise performance little bit of slow. But when you go with tuple also what happened? It can accept homogeneous, heterogeneous, but at runtime we are not going to doing any operation with tuple because of at runtime we are not going to adding the any element, even we are not removing any element. Performance wise, tuple is best choice. Then what situation we can use it? So suppose if our frequent operation is insertion and deletion, then go with list. If our frequent operation only searching and sorting, then go with tuple. Real world examples. The next one, set. Set, what happens, sir? If you want to store unique value, means what, one unique values. Suppose, hall ticket numbers, Aadhaar card numbers, PAN card numbers, bank account numbers. Then go with what? A set. Set. Dictionary. Dictionary is a combination of list and set, sir. You know why list? Why I'm telling you here? Keys are unique, like a set object. Values are duplicated. And real world examples are, suppose I want to store some citizen information, or are in your village data, village Aadhaar card details. See, I'm taking your Aadhaar card number. Suppose, okay, in my classroom, I'm going with one person is what, sir? Ashwini is there. So Ashwini Aadhaar card number is 12345, and values are nothing but her address, right? I'm going with Gautami. Gautami also belongs to Ashwini village. Gautami Aadhaar card number, Ashwini Aadhaar card number is different, but address is the same. Address is same. One more example. Suppose Ashwini Gautami both are account in State Bank of India. Observe here, okay, account numbers are unique, but their details means bank name, IFSC code, bank name, IFSC code, okay, and bank address, branch name, everything is same. Okay, is data duplicating or not? In that situation, you can go with a dictionary concept. So this is the reality we are going to using our collection objects. So remember this chart. This chart will help you in single screen in your interview time. So I am sending in chat box. Everyone you can download from here. Right? I hope you understand. Now guys, everyone keep the heading our list object. List object. In list object, so my agenda is first introduction, next creation, next accessing, next basic operation, next go with our list functions, then go with nested list, unpacking and list comprehension. Sir, this is our list agenda. Not only this one, every topic we are going with the same heading part. Now I am going to focusing on the first one is a list object. List object, guys. Look here. What is the first one? Introduction, sir. Already we know. Given introduction. Next, creation. Next, accessing. Next, basic operation like concatenation, repetition, slicing. Okay, these are things we are going to doing with list. The next, we are going with basic functions. Then we are going with nested list. Nested list, packing, unpacking, and list comprehension. List comprehension, sir. Okay, these all are see one by one with list. Okay. Now I am going with first topic is what? List introduction. List introduction, sir. Right? And sir, point number one. What is the list and why list? This is what I mean introduction part. I am coming with one by one. Sir, list is a collection object. List is a collection object which is used to hold a homogeneous and heterogeneous data element. Homogeneous means what? Same type of data elements. Heterogeneous means what? Different type of data elements. List is a list is a immutable object means a mutable object means it can hold same type of data element. Sorry, it can accept the elements at runtime. Either we can insert the value and delete the values also at runtime. At a runtime. Understand? So first point is what, sir? List is used to hold a similar data elements and dissimilar data elements also means homogeneous and heterogeneous. The next one, insertion order is preserved means which order you are going inserting the element in same order, sir. The next one, duplicates objects elements are allowed, and we can use the same type of data element. Different already I given homogeneous and heterogeneous. Leave it. Now, list is a dynamic type object, means very, very important, sir. We can increase the size and decrease size. Means at runtime, we can add the new element. If required, we can remove the existing element also. The list object can represent with square brackets. Square brackets, sir. List is a what? A mutable object. And one more, sir, very, very important. Okay, to access the list element using indexing. Even list also can support a positive indexing and a negative indexing also. And guys, understand here, I am going to providing very, very, very important point. And not only my Python, even Java, in other programming language also. And what situation we can use the list? Suppose, okay, if our frequent Okay, our frequent operation, our frequent operation. Okay, frequent operation is a insertion and a deletion. Okay, insertion deletion. Then go with the list object, sir. List object clearly understand. Sir, some example, real-time example. Okay, student names, employee names. Okay, employee names. Then in a supermarket, bank, petrol bunk names. Okay, petrol bunk names. petrol bunk names or any institute names. Okay, in this case, you can go with list object, guys. Very, very important. This is what our introduction part. After introduction, now I am going with a declaration. Declaration, guys. Declaration. See how to declare. Simple one. Okay, by using square bracket. This is the first one. Square bracket. Now I am giving some example one by one. See, LST is a object, and here I guess square bracket. This is what our empty list. No values are there, right? So it is a empty list. Now I given the numbers like 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma like 50 I given. So this is nothing but a integer number list object. Integer numbers list object, same type I given. Suppose prices 120.00, 900.75, 4 okay 450.99. Okay, these are same type of value. Then here I given floating point value. Point values. Now I am with EMPs, employee records. I am good. Employee ID 101. Employee name Yakub. Okay, employee salary. Suppose 4,500 like given. Employee grade EA. Guys, understand. Okay, in this EMP object, I given one is integer, one is string, one is float, and strings are. And this is called heterogeneous. Okay, genius data elements. So here nums prices are what we call homogeneous data element. This is what heterogeneous data. So like this, we can declare the list object, guys. Clear? Guys, are you there? Need your response, please.
Yes, sir.
Note, sir. The above declaration are. See, okay, the above declaration are static typed. What we call static typed, sir. Static typed declaration. So we given the object and directly initialize the value. This is what static typed, sir. First approach. And I am going with how to declare second, sir, by using eval functions. We can declare stat typed. Okay, eval function. Okay, this is what dynamic typed creation. Dynamic typed creation, sir. Now I am coming with example. Don't worry, don't get confusion, right? So slowly we'll go with practical mode. Then only we'll get more clarity, sir. Guys, are you following me? Say yes or no in my chat box. Your response is very, very important. Right? Nums is equal to 100 comma 200 comma 300 comma 400 comma 500 comma 600 like this I given. Okay, sir, I want to know, is it list object or not? Sir, already simple, you can use a print and there use a type function. Remember, sir, type, just have type of nums I given. Okay, after knowing the type, I want to print that list object, sir. Simply what happened, okay, just you can use a print, you know, Just you can use a print, just to give the nums value. Control yes. Control yes, guys. Like this, you can use it. Right? Then, okay, simply come to the our console and run our code. Okay, how to run? Python. Okay, code 1.py file. Hit enter button. Object type is list and our data also is printed. Understand? And this is what we know as a static type declaration. Static type means what? I declare the object directly inside the value. This is what a static typed declaration. Declaration. The second way, sir. Okay, with the eval function. With eval function. So if you use eval function, we can provide our input dynamically. Now I am coming, sir. Now I am coming. Suppose I want to save some names. Names is equal to eval of, then use input of, and here you can write enter your names. Enter your names, guys. Like this, I am hitting. Okay, it will ask you names, and after giving names with our list object, later I am going to printing, sir. Print, I am going to print names. Print names. Just I am going to printing all the list of names, sir. Save it and run the application. Look here. Just run your code, sir. Enter your name. Then use square bracket. Your first name is Tony. Second name is, something Sai. Okay. And one more name, I am giving something, Raghu. Okay. Like this, I given, sir. Right? Now, what happened? Okay. Simply we saved our data. Understand it. So here I given slowly, okay, our input and slowly I displayed the data. Clear? This is what a second approach. We declared the list object by using eval function. Eval function, sir. Now I am going with third approach. Third approach. Okay, with the range function, sir. With the range and the list function. List function. List function is a convert our sequence of number into list. Now I am coming. See, and guys, I am going to define here even nums. Just even nums, even numbers I am giving is equal to. Then what happened? Just can give the list. List is object converting range sequence into range. Then here again range, sir. My starting value is 2. Ending value is up to 20. My step size is 2, sir. Look here. My friends, range can what will do? It can generate 2 to 20 with even number. Step size 2. Okay, and simply this sequence of number, now we are going to converting into our list of object. Okay, third approach. Look here, print, and better understanding purpose, I am giving type also. And here I am giving even nums. Later, I am going to printing our even nums. Control S. Now I am going to printing this code. Guys, understand. Just I am running. Asking our, again value because of there we have a input. No, A, intentionally, BB like this. I given some names, sir, right? Single quote like this we given, printed. The next, we created list of, right? And even number is printed with range function. This one is the third approach. Now, I am giving it fourth approach, sir. Fourth approach. Fourth approach is nothing but a with split function. Do you remember yesterday we saw in list, right? Means string concept, split function. Here I am giving the string, sir, string. welcome to, Python world. Like this, I given the one string. Now this string I am going to converting into list object. So S is equal to, str dot, then use the split functions. Now simply here I am going to printing the yes. Look here. And you can even you can do, sir, type of yes you can do. Okay, it is a list object. Clear? So we can create static typed with eval function, range function, and split function, sir. So four ways we are going to creating the object for our list. So here I am giving again name, no, like this I given. Just I am giving only two objects, sir, and we can give more than two also, right? Understand? So look here, sir. Welcome to Python world. So string is converted as a list object. Okay, after converted, we are checking it is the list. So guys, understand this many ways we are going to creating the list object value with multiple values. Clear? This is the creation way. Sir, after creation is completed, guys, are you understand? Are you following me? Say yes or no. Our
Yes,
response
sir.
is important. Say in chat box yes or no. I need response from each and everyone. Right. So try to do create yourself also. Right. Right. Thank you. And this is what creation we sir. Array, after complete creation, now we'll go with our agenda. What is the agenda, sir? Introduction, creation. Then we are going with accessing, sir. Look, sir, we can access with indexing, slicing, and looping control statement also. Now I am coming here. Your wish. Now we can create with static typed, with eval, with range, or with your split function. That is based on your requirement. Guys, now I am going with first approach, sir. Here I given list object. Okay, 700. Okay, I given 800 and I given 900. Like this, I given the list of object. Understand? Control, yes, sir. Now I want to access with indexing, sir. My friend, list compulsory support the indexing position. Now 100 is 0th position. 200 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can negative -1, -2 up to -9 also you can use it. So now it can support positive indexing and negative indexing also. Now I want to access. Suppose I want to print 100 value with indexing. Now here I am giving, sir, print means what here I am giving. Okay, accessing with the indexing, guys. Like this I give. Now, print what is my object name? Nums of 0 I given. When you give nums of 0, it can print 100 value. Now I am giving print, nums of 1 I given, sir. Okay, now it can print 200 value. Okay, print, nums of suppose 3 you given, sir. 3 you given. Now it can print 300 value. Control yes. And not only positive, sir, we can access with the negative also. Nums of -1. Nums of -1. When you give -1, it can print 900 value. Then print, nums of -2. -2, guys. Now it can print 800 value. This is called indexing, my friends. Now we can check our code, right or wrong. Just I am checking. Working? This is what accessing with indexing. Look here. Nums of 0, 100. Nums of 1, 200. Nums of 3 is 4. Nums of 3, okay. 3 means 400. Good. Okay, nums of minus 1 is 900. Minus 2 is 800. So the next approach. Now I am going with accessing with slicing. Already you know. Okay, accessing with a slicing operator. Slicing means this is the symbol, right? So we can extract our list object values also according to our requirement. Control yes. And here I am giving some statements. Print okay, nums of double colon means all the values are printed which are in nums object. Next, print nums of suppose 0th position up to 9 mean last index. Okay, I'm printing step size with 2, sir. 2. Guys, understand. Now give me a small response from your side. When I am giving step size 2 means it can print 100 value first, then 1 to 300 will printed, 1 to 500 will printed, 1 to 700, sir. Now it can print what happened 100, 300, next sir, next 500, 700 only. Step size, positive step size. Let me check yes or no. Extracting according to our requirement. In first case, all R is printed. In second case, we printed 100, 300, 500, and 700 also. Why 700, sir? Actually, what is the index position here? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, and 8. Right? But I given the 9, so that is going to print it. Okay. When you give the 8, 9 is not going to printing. Means what in slicing? Last position is excluded. Right? Now I am getting with the negative indexing. Right? Negative slicing. Why waste time? Minus 1, 2, minus 9 I given. Right? My steps is minus 3, sir. Okay, every time I am decreasing 3 value. Then what happens? It can print 900, 1, 2, 3. Again 600 and 1, 1, 2, 3, 300. Look, sir. And next, no value is going to print it, sir. Like this, we can extract positive ways and negative ways also. Right? This is what extracting, sir. Extracting. Clear? Extracting. Control, yes. The next option, sir, with the looping control statement. Looping means what? Here we can use for loop and while loop as control statement. Looping control statement. We can access with a while loop and for loop. Control yes. Now I am going to just you can write for num in nums. Nums is nothing but a collection. From collection, I am iterating one by one, sir. Print just num. It can print the value one by one. Okay, by using looping control statements. Look here, we are accessing like this. And we can do magic also, right? We can do some magics. Sir, here I want to print, okay, specific values only, right? More than 500, less than 500. Then you can apply some logic here. Okay, suppose here I am giving some condition, right? Empty statements I am giving. Sir, from that, num and in nums is a the collection. My conditions are if num value more than or equal to 500, that only I want to print it. Print num. Control, yes, guys. Observe here. So I'm not going to printing, 100 to 400. Here I'm going to printing more than 500 value. Just we are applying the conditions, right? So this is the reality actually. Reality we are going to printing. Now I am going to printing here. Okay, just okay, 500 more than value is going to printing. Condition based. And suppose tomorrow you can use names, right? Suppose I am defining the name. And which name start with yes, that only you can print it with for loop. So for you, I am going to writing that application. You will get more clarity. Clarity is very, very important. Now I am giving the names is equal to, guys understand. Here I given something, okay, apple. Okay. The next I given the suppose ball. Okay. Next I given the something cat. Okay, cat. Again I given, okay, suppose I am giving the kiwi. Just a kiwi. Kiwi. Okay, again I given the suppose, app like this I given, not apple, app. Okay. Next, I given something, banana. Like this I given, some collection I given. Now, sir, when I am going to asking name in a names. This is my collection. Asking one by one. But what is my condition, sir, here? What is my condition? Okay, name. Okay, name. Okay, dot starts with. Okay, look here. What is my condition, sir? Okay, what is string here? Name dot. Okay, what is the value? Starts with starts with a. That only I want to print it. Then print, print name. Otherwise, not print, sir. That's why first I introduce the strings function, right? Starts with the A. Starts with A, only two names are only printing. Like this, we can do the manipulation, right? Now only two is going to printing. Sir, I want to print ends with something A. Then apply the condition. Or, sir, suppose, here I am giving all the names I want to convert into uppercase word intentionally. I am converting into uppercase. Sir. Then what happened? Take the same for loop again. What happens, sir? Name, okay, name to uppercase. Just you can do the uppercase. Taking all values, slowly we are going to printing all the names in uppercase. Sir. Look here. What happened? Not printing. Okay, I think we are not given the button. Name dot upper. Otherwise,
Yes, sir.
we swap case. Shall we go swap case? Okay. Why it is not going to printing?
So save
What is
चले sir.
save cheyega. Okay, just you can use the right uppercase icon. Okay, upper. So I think it is not required. If condition is not required, sir, just directly you can write dot upper you can write. Not required to if condition. Why? We are not checking any condition, right? So not required to give the if condition. Leave it back and give the one more and convert it and printed it. So here I am taking one value. I am converting into uppercase, sir. Look here, printed. Condition is not required, right? So like this, we are going to accessing our collection items and according to our requirement, we are going to doing some logical operation, guys. The same way, array not only for loop, we can access with a while loop also. Okay. But when you do while loop, sir, okay, we need to find the length. Now I am giving length is equal to, length of names. Or directly you can write. Suppose I is equal to starting value is 0. And here I am giving the while condition and I less than R, less than just length of names are names. Okay, length of names, give the state. And here you can print names of I value. Means we are iterating one. and printing, sir. Then I is equal to I plus 1, right? Last one. Now we are going to accessing with while loop also. So this is what our creation, okay, and accessing ways one by one. So like this, we'll see so many problem statement, my friends, one by one. Okay, this is the creation, accessing with indexing, accessing with slicing, accessing with looping control statement, and while loop also. In looping, while will become, for also will become. Clear? So this is the story about our which one? List collection. Sir, not yet completed. 50% is completed. Means here we saw today introduction, creation, and accessing. And tomorrow we'll see array how to manipulate. Just we given list is a mutable, right? Mutable means how we can add new element, how we can remove it. Okay, how we can find min value, max value. For that, they given the predefined method. Insert, append, extend, remove, pop. These are the methods. List manipulation method, we can see it. Okay, next we can nested list inside the list. Packing, unpacking, and list comprehension. And these topics we'll see tomorrow practically one by one. So this is the today session story. So guys, tell me if you have a